Hey, what's going on? Sir Blacks97 here, back with another pack break. Today we're opening up some vintage Korean GX cards and a few other modern supports for my good buddy YuGiOh Heart of the Cards. I'll be sure to link him down below. Like I said, a lot of really cool commons from the GX era, specifically around the Elemental Energy set, and then a few other scattered miscellaneous modern day support that I've been kind of using or wanting to use for some of my deck builds. So without further ado, let's dive back into the past, starting off with 3 copies of Tiger Catapult. One of the more underrated light fusion monsters, pretty much similar to your XYZ fusions. You're banishing your materials, you're not using polymerization, but they do got a nice sort of union support and a lot of spells sort of focused around, light machines. So definitely something to consider using if you're doing like the VW XYZ or even the Armed Dragon variants. Next up, we have 3 copies of V Tiger Jet, similar to X-Head Cannon, the normal monster of the group. And then up next, we have our Wing Catapult. Moving on from the fusions, we now have 3 copies of Scar, Scout of the Dark World. Very good for your searching and support. 3 copies of Charge into a Dark World. This next one's a pretty good staple in any sort of discard-based decks. Dark World Lightning, very good to just destroy set cards and then discard from the hand. Dark World Fabled as well, really enjoys having stuff in the graveyard. Mayakashi as well. 2 copies of Oxygeddon. Always had an Oxygeddon growing up, so it's cool to see a couple of Korean versions. And finally, 3 copies of Hydrogeddon. Never had a Hydrogeddon in a pack. Still don't have Water Dragon either, so fingers crossed we get that as well. And then to wrap up our Korean selection, we have 3 copies of Elemental Hero Wildheart. Very good for stopping those traps during the battle phase. Now onto the modern day support, we have Parametal Foes Fusion. I have the base Metal Foes Fusion, so getting the other one is really nice. Salomon Great Burning Shell, really nice addition to the deck. 2 copies of Cauldron of the Old Man. I believe this is a retrain of Poison of the Old Man, sort of an older school card, so it's cool to see what he's still up to. And finally, 2 copies of Dino Wrestler, Marshall, and Pillow. Very good for my Dino Wrestler deck. Very nice to finally have those copies as well. Big shout out to YuGiOh Heart of the Cards for all of these. It was a really good job shipping all these and making sure they're safe, so I'll definitely be getting more stuff from him in the future. So I'm hoping to show you more of my treasures coming up soon. We'll see you guys later. Peace out.